Team, as you can see, I'm experimenting with a new camera angle. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to look at the camera, because the way it's positioned, it's almost as if I'm not looking directly into the camera. But all right, so here we go. All right, so I want to come on here real quick and talk about something that one of my friends on Facebook posted. It was a post about when was the last time that you as a man was taken on a date where the woman planned a date. She made reservation at the restaurant and paid for the and paid for all of that, right? And I immediately answered that because I thought it was this straight up BS, right? Because women don't respect men that do that. Women are all about equality these days, but they want men to be traditional. Meaning they want men to pay for the date, plan the date, pick them up, open doors for them, right? Give them that feeling, right? That feeling, that attention that they sought after. But at the same time, right, they're wanting equality. So when and by the way, the person that posted it was a girl. So I was like, you know what? I gotta answer this. So I went in her inbox and I said, this never happens. Her immediate response was, well, you're with the wrong women, and you're just wasting your time with the wrong women, and you're not finding the right women. And that goes back to a topic that I spoke about, that you cannot trust dating advice from women. Because if you do that, the shame tactics will come. And you don't have to worry about the woman who's providing that service for you. Her friends will make sure you know it. Either one, you're gonna be a cheap ass or you're a deadbeat, or whatever label they want to put on, right? Whatever label they want to put on the fact that you didn't plan the date, you didn't pick her up, and you didn't pay for the date. Because believe it or not, women are playing this game on easy mode. Man, they are playing this thing on easy mode. Let me tell you something. There are places I can't even get out my car without paying for parking. And you have expectations of women who not only want you to pick them up, but they want you to pay for the entire date, plan the entire date. And they're not willing to fulfill any of your expectations or any of your needs. Because guess what? They gave you a chance to take them out. That should be enough, right? Which leads me to a next point. A woman will have you take her out if she's not interested in you whatsoever. A woman will have you take her out, and she may not be interested in you whatsoever. And it's simply for the mere thrill of giving you an opportunity to wine and dine her. Because in this Tinder generation, like this deck of cards where she can swipe all day, she always has a team waiting, a team of orbiters waiting to take her out. So when I saw that post, I immediately thought, how can you possibly meet a woman's needs when she doesn't give you the right information? She doesn't know exactly what she wants, and she tells you shit like, hey, listen, when was the last time that a woman planned a date, took you on a date, paid for the date? Like, dude, that's not what she wants. She may tell you that that's what she wants, but if you allow her to do that, she will call you less of a man. You probably won't. You probably will not get to what you want, right? And I think the reason why there are so many simps in the world is because women create them. That's just the bottom line. Women create simps. And to the degree that men are simping, it's crazy. It's crazy. Now, a couple weeks ago, I know I'm going away from the topic, but a couple weeks ago I saw the Catch Me Outside girl, right? She created an OnlyFans where in 6 hours, dude, this woman was able to amass $1 million. You tell me what guy can do that? What guy that's not a pro athlete, that's been grinding all his life to get into the pros, can amass a sum of $1 million in 6 hours? And guess what she does? She posts pictures. What man can do that, right? So yeah, they are living this. They are living on easy mode, and you know I probably will get some hate for this, but you know that's what it is, right? And you have to know the difference. That's why you can't let nobody take you off your square. You can't let nobody take you off the square. Can't let these females redirect you and tell you, hey, you need to do this and you need to do that. Girls are looking for this. Girls are looking for that. They're not looking for none of that. You know, they're not looking for none of that. What you need to do is take that money that you would use to simp and improve yourself. Improve yourself. Yesterday I posted a video about a self-care day, right? And I'm gonna take more of those. And the reason why I want to come on here and let people know is because, you know what, I am kind of frustrated with the dating scene. And it isn't that I don't have luck with women. I do have plenty of options with women. And the problem that I have is trying to make these women happy and, you know, trying to surround myself with the right women. It's a frustrating journey, man. I mean, I've been with and look, listen, this is not bragging or anything like that, but I've been with dime pieces that I consider dime pieces. You know, with men, you know, what I consider a dime may not be what you consider a dime, but in my eyes, I was like, yo, I don't even know how I'm able to be with this woman right now. That's in my younger days when I used to put these broads on pedestals, but now, you know, they have to compete for my attention. They have to compete for my attention. And a lot of the things that I used to do, I look inwards, how I can improve myself. You know, one of the biggest things you can do is increase your knowledge, man. Increase your knowledge, learn about human nature, not just female nature, but human nature. Learn about yourself, look within. Like, what are things that you like? What are things that you don't like? Set standards, man. I can't preach that enough. You have to set standards. You know, you have to set standards. You have to be able to say no. Like, practice that shit. For the longest, it was hard for me to tell people no. I've always been a people pleaser, and at the end of the day, I always get frustrated because people always walk over me and they always take advantage of me, and I'm left feeling like shit. So now I practice saying no, even when it's easy things where I can easily say yes. I say no, or hey, give me a minute to think about that, or you know, I have things planned later. Give me a minute, I'll think about it, and the answer is gonna be no. You know, set standards for yourself. You know, learn the things that make you angry and learn to tell people, hey, listen, I don't like that. I don't do that. I don't let people treat me that way. Like, learn these kinds of assertive languages that, number one, you can use with everybody, no matter if it's male, female. You know, learn to be able to stand up for yourself. You know, learn the simple art of just not giving a F. There's a book out there called The Art of Not Giving a F. Right? I don't want to curse in this because you know, I'm trying to keep this thing clean. But anyways, as you can see, I started one topic and I don't know where I'm at now. But anyways, I'm heading to the gym, guys. I'm gonna do a chest day. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Share a story with you guys. And it's along the same lines of chicks having it on easy mode, right? So this was a Tinder date, and you know, I was chatting up this chick that I matched with, chatting her up. We were vibing. Next thing you know, we exchanged numbers and we start vibing. You know, things was going good, conversation was flowing, didn't seem forced. You know, chemistry was there. So, you know, I decided to take this girl on a meet and greet, and that's all it was gonna be, was a meet and greet. And here's my bright idea. Let's go to a bar, a sports bar, and just have a drink. So I go to the sports bar, and mind you, we set a time. It was 7:30. And as I'm arriving, she texts me and says she's gonna be 10 minutes late. All right, cool, no problem. 10 minutes, you're running behind. At least you text me. So I'm sitting at the bar. I said, you know what? I'll wait to order my drink till she gets there. 10 minutes go by, she's not there. I said, you know what? I'm gonna order first drink because now I'm irritated. Right? So 15 minutes go by, 20 minutes go by. I'm having my first drink. This chick arrives 30 minutes late, right? And it was a meet and greet, so I wanted to impress a little bit without going above and beyond and like dressing up. But I still, I made sure I looked nice, made sure I had a shower, made sure I was well groomed, made sure that I smell good, put a little cologne on. I had a t-shirt on, some jeans, something casual. This chick showed up like she rolled right out of bed. Like she rolled right out of bed, and that was another thing that irritated me. It's like she didn't put no effort into it whatsoever. I ain't saying she had to like throw on makeup and get dressed up and stuff like that. But I would hope if we were gonna be at a sports bar that you would dress accordingly, like sports bar attire. At least make yourself look groomed and homely, like you live somewhere. All right. So you know what? I said, screw it. We're gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. And so the bartender comes over and she's like, what are you having to drink? And she's like, oh no, I'm hungry. Can I see a menu? And I'm like, all right. So she asked me if I'm hungry. I'm like, yeah. You know what? I can have an appetizer or something. Because I did not plan on having dinner. I repeat, I did not plan on having dinner. All right. So she orders a full rack of ribs. This chick orders a full rack of ribs and a pina colada. And like immediately I was like what's going on? This is like a meet and greet. This ain't like a dinner date or anything like that. I'm trying to see who you are. This chick orders a full rack of rib and I watch her like scarf that thing down, man. She was licking her fingers. She was going to work. Like homegirl looked like she ain't ate in days. Needless to say, she could not finish her meal. She packed half the rack of ribs and some of the sides to go, right? And by that, I was already irritated because the person that I matched with online was not the person that presented themselves. She kept on asking me throughout the night, what's wrong? Do I look like my pictures? Do you not think I look like my pictures? I'm like, you look like your pictures, but your pictures have been manipulated. But I didn't tell her that, of course. First off, Shorty was in shape. She was in shape. She, obviously was the person that I matched with, but there was so much manipulation of the pictures. You can tell she was well made up. She had a wig on. She definitely threw some filters on it. But yeah, by the end of that, I was super irritated. I just finished my drink, called it a night. Knowing that I would never see her again, I bid the nice lady a good night. Good night, nice lady. So basically, she literally went out with me for a meal, bro. And I was more than happy to make that investment to never talk to her again, because I was completely happy with her showing me who the hell she was right there on the first meet and greet. And that's part of setting standards, knowing what you're not going to put up with, and don't try to change people. I'm not there to change you or try to tell you how you should act and what you should be. I want you to be you. And that's what made my decision. I was like, yo, I'm never going to talk to Shorty again. So needless to say, she contacted me the next day and, wanted to hang out again, and I was busy. I was busy, bro. She was on the chase and I was out of there. All right, so that's my story, guys.